Well, welcome back into Xfinity Sports Report, your Utah Sports Connection. Dusty Lister with you, and we're able to give the boys their day. And on Xfinity Sports Report, we like to be an equal opportunity TV show. I want to give some love to the girls basketball as well. As last week we were able to show their championship games for 4A and 5A. Now I want to sit down and have an opportunity to hear the story of the big year of the Layton Lancers. This is a basketball team. Their sophomore year were the #1 seed going into the state tournament, got bounced in the first round by American Fork. After that game, Sonny Martinez went to Coach Price and promised him that they would win a state championship before this group left his team as seniors. The junior year, they were able to get the job done as they lost to eventual champion Brighton. And then coming back to this year, they knew this team would be special. And as they started going undefeated, they felt a little bit better. And then there was a huge roadblock to get to the state championship game. The undefeated Copper Hills Grizzlies, they talk about what it was like to go against that team, going to overtime, getting that win, and then a tough win against a reigning champion in the Skyview Bobcats. Get a chance to hear the story from the girls of Layton.
Our sophomore year, we were same position. We went in as the #1 seed and got upset first round by American Fork. Very good team, well coached. And then in the locker room, I remember just our seniors being so upset. I went up to my coach after in tears and said, "Coach, we'll get it for you." And I'll never forget that because it's motivation absolutely to come back and get it for him.
As seniors and as the captains, we just knew that we had to get every girl on board, from the first one off the bench to the last girl on the bench, and just have everybody in on it and everyone buy in. And we did everything we needed to do over the summer, and we worked our butts off every day because we knew that state is the #1 goal. It's what we wanted since we lost that sophomore game.
I think the past 2 years, we went out scared. And I think that we needed to be more confident, not cocky, but more confidence into going in state playoffs because I knew we had the potential to be really, really good.
Well, they're just very competitive, all of them. They're really good girls. They're easy to be around. They work really hard. You have some groups that they don't work hard, and so they don't do well. This group wanted to work hard. They wanted to do more. They got involved in the club basketball seasons, put in the time. We had the pieces as far as we had enough height, we had good ball handler, we had some good shooters. That's what's been nice about them is they're just into it.
Building up to the game was super big because people weren't expecting us to win. A lot of things said like Copper Hills would win and they'd go to state and win state and all that. But I think that was kind of motivation for us too, to get up and win. Is that if you're considered the underdog, it's great motivation. And just building up for that whole game, it was stressful, but it was exciting though.
It was probably the craziest game I've ever played in. The intensity was there, the crowd was there. It was so loud, I could barely hear my point guard calling plays, but it was so much fun, and just being able to get the job done, it was such a great experience.
Yeah, I think that was the most intense game I've ever played in. But there was just so much leading up to that, this is the only other team, and we felt like they were favored to win, that no one really had confidence in us, and I think that worked in our favor. We're the underdogs, guys. We got to come in and we got to prove a point. This is our point. This is our game. We got to come in and take care of business. So that's what we were talking about before the game.
Well, and that's it. You have to have players step up. And we played some sophomores that we thought, boy, these guys better step up or this game is going to get away from us, and they did. And it's fun to see kids come in with confidence and do the things that we work on in practice, and step up and add to what we're trying to do and not lose a beat.
It was a really close game. My heart is still beating talking about it, and it was really awesome. And after the game when we won, it was like we already won the state title. It was the best feeling ever. And then we're oh, we have a game tomorrow. And Skyview is also a great team. Coming to this state, this was what we worked for, and we wanted to go 25-0. And I was I just got focused, and I was I have to do my best. I have to be there for my team, and just knowing that one team is going to be eliminated, you're either going to be sad or happy. It's just so you just get so nervous but yet excited.
I think it was getting more mentally focused for that because we were on such a high, and you don't want to overlook the next team because Skyview was a great team, and like you said, they're reigning champions.
Our coaches told us at the beginning of the game, they said, they're going to have runs, we're going to have runs, and you just got to get through when they change the momentum, and they have the momentum on their side.
I think we were up 1, and I was like, oh my gosh, we can't go through this again. Like, I almost had a heart attack yesterday going through it. And then I think in the fourth quarter, we started pulling away again, and that's when we went to like a 10-point lead. And so we had like a minute left, and I was like, 10-point lead. I was like, it was kind of like, I was like, oh, it's not over though. I was like, it is not over, but it kind of was, and it was just an awesome experience. After the game, everyone told me, oh, 35 points, and I was like, wait, I had 35 points? Like, I didn't really notice because I just wanted to execute every play. And after the game, they were like, you got 35 points, and I'm like, how, what? No, I didn't remember. And so, yeah, that was one of the most fun games and one of my best games, and one I'll never forget. And I knew it was an honor to be in the state championship game. That was just amazing, and I was so proud of my team for working so hard to be there. And when we got that win, it was just the most amazing thing ever. It was probably one of the best days of my life.
It was really special, just because 3 years is a long time. You're with them a lot of hours, and you need a little bit of luck to make that come off, and I think we got a little bit of luck. You have to have good players, and they're good players, and just to have that moment with them, to know, hey, we've got it, it's ours. It's just really special, because you get really close to these kids when they come through a program and do what they do. Even the teams that don't win it all, you have those moments where you get close to them, you hate to see them go, you wish they could be like in the pros where you have them for 20 years or something like that. But it was just really special to know, hey, we did it, we did it all together.
I have loved playing for him. He's definitely been the best coach, and it's not only about basketball for him, it's about your life and not only becoming a better player, but a better person. And that has been the best thing for me. It's definitely kept me on track, and it's been an amazing experience playing for him.
He is the most amazing coach ever. I've been so honored to be, I've just been so honored to be here for 3 years with him coaching me. He's taught me so much on and off the court, and I'll be forever thankful for that.
Yeah, it's almost surreal. It's been the best 3 years of basketball I've had, and I wish that I could be coached by him forever. And there's really, I don't think, any other better coaching staff than here at Layton High. Not only does he know the game, he knows how to teach us things about life and school, and he's made it a point that basketball isn't everything, and he's taught us how to be better young women and hopefully turn into the women we want to be.
Well, they can be successful at anything they do, and good hard work and being a good person, that transfers into life. Working hard, you're going to go in the job market, and things are going to get tough, and you're going to have situations that arise maybe with your family or a tragedy or anything, and you can overcome anything. Basketball is a microcosm of real life. Everything that they did here in a season or in 3 years, they can also do out in life and be successful at it. So I hope that's what they take with them, is that there's more than just basketball here. It's life and relationships and working hard.
All the memories, that us cutting off the nets, us winning the state title, it'll be like it always was. We're all gonna be best friends, and I hope forever, and I'll always cherish these years as a Layton High student and a player for Layton High School.
Well, what a terrific story. Every time you get to hear a story about a team that faced adversity and be able to overcome it after a couple of years. This is a team that really feels like they could have won 3 state championships, but able to overcome those disappointments and win championships. It says a lot about Coach Van Price, and each girl that we talked about him, and not just as a basketball coach, but as teaching them about life, teaching them about how to become better people, and being able to talk with Coach Price. You find a man that's very humble, a guy that's been with that program for a very long time, took a short stint away for the to take over the boys team, but able to come back and now have success when he's the second state championship 2005, and now this year. And be able to coach his girls. This is a man that has certainly become a man of Layton High School, and we enjoyed being able to sit down and talk to them. Want to thank them for taking the time to talk with us and allow them to share their story with us and have us share it with you here on XSR. We're going to call another timeout. When we come back, Dane Stewart will join me. Going to talk about the surprises of 4A and 5A state tournaments and also get his thoughts on the championship game. You're watching XSR, your Utah Sports Connection.